And the last one, that is the one that blew me away, truly blew me away. And that is cohabitation, or living together. This is so ingrained in our new generation, and I think most of my generation believes that this is the very best way to not get divorced. First, you live together to see if you are compatible. That's what I thought. I have lived together, and then I just did a deep dive in the research about cohabitation versus marriage. And then I saw that cohabitation hardly ever leads to marriage. And people who get married without cohabitation have much higher success rates in their marriage. There is less physical abuse in people who get married without cohabitation. And I was just dumbfounded. I couldn't explain it. And then I did a lot of research, and I found that there's this scientist who really specialized in cohabitation. And he has a website and a blog and a book, I think. And he is also emphasizing the importance of deciding. Because what I said before, many people would much easier live together with someone than that they would marry someone. The standard is much lower for cohabitation than it is for marriage. And the biggest blind spot, the sliding versus deciding guy says the biggest blind spot we have as human beings is that it is much, much, much harder to break up with someone after you have already lived with them. The thing is, that's the sliding part, because what we don't see up front is that first it's very ambiguous. Well, I'm here already 3-4 days a week, so, well, now it's 5. Now it says, 6. Oh, my lease is up. Okay, we'll live together. So it's very ambiguous process often without a lot of determination. And what you see is that when you really decide something, like marriage, then it changes your brain in how you want to go about this, how you want it to succeed. And if it's just an ambiguous sliding process, then you will often find out that it's much harder to get out, much harder than you thought, because it's all the little things that build up. First, you just live together. Then you buy some furniture together. Hey, let's get a pet. Hey, let's get new appliances. And all your friends are getting woven together. And it just builds up, builds up, builds up. And then everyone is seeing you as a couple already, or even if you don't know if you want to get married. The whole world sees you like you're together. So the question you get often is probably, when will the children come, etc., etc. And being in this situation, people are very much like, I don't want pain and I do want pleasure. So they can also slide in having children and slide in adding another year with each other. And what we see is there are very different reasons people live together. For women, it's mostly, they see it as a step up to marriage. And for guys, it's the opposite. It is having the chance to get all the benefits of being together, but not having to decide about wanting to get married. So for a guy, it's easier to postpone. And when I think of the little movie I saw of Steve Harvey one day.
Ladies, I'm gonna let you in on a male secret. Something you've never heard before. A man knows in 6 months if you're the one.
Oh!
I got news for you. We know in 6 months is you the one. We're not gonna tell you this, but we know in 6 months is you the one.
So I feel that if you look at people who live together, and if most guys know within, let's say, half a year if they want to marry a woman, then it looks to me like many people are together who should not be together, in the sense that they are not 100% fully committed. They are not seeing the other person as marriage material. And you tread on dangerous terrain, and that is because you are not only protecting your relationship, but you're also protecting your children. And it's easier to just because it is expected to just have children and stay together, even if you're not convinced this is the person you want to marry. So that is what I feel, that freedom is not that you can be like a tumbleweed blowing in the wind. No restrictions, no rules. And that is, I feel, the sign of our time. Everything must be ambiguous. And that is why we are always searching for clarity. Are we having a relationship? Is this a date? And even when we live together, sometimes the relationship status has not been established yet. So that's what I would like to say about these 5 things I just mentioned. And I'm not saying that they necessarily are bad. I just don't think that they are beneficial to building a long, loyal, committed and fun-filled, light-hearted marriage with the man or woman of your dreams. If you like this kind of content, I would like to invite you to join my group, my community, and please like and subscribe and share. Thank you so much. Bye bye.